veil is almost gone. So whoever's in the place of hearing, they will be hearing. Again, like if there's stuff that hasn't been cleaned up, it's going to clean up so dramatically and quickly. It's going to come in really strong, but only for the purpose of cleaning the out. And we're pre-gaming it, you guys. We're pre-gaming it because we're about to hit some interesting times. How about this? Okay, so if we're really going to go extrasensory, from now until September, whatever needs to get into movement, you guys, has to be now. Because just beginning in September, there will be war frequencies are going to happen, right? Frequency wars. Mainly, and that's just all 3D. That's all war vibey. So whoever needs to do the work of shining light, we're going to pre-game hard. There's no time to waste. If anything, if that puts a fire under our butt, like, yes, we're going to get on this, talk to your partners, because whatever needs to clean up in your homes has to be done. There's no more slow motion to clean up. So whoever is doing light work has to start like cleaning up inside, because there's going to be just a little bit of darkness descending because we're in the midst of it. We got to know where we're standing, and we're standing for new earth, but we've got to stand with a lot of cleanliness. And I think what everyone's describing is this whole thing about clarity. I don't know if each of you, and I can ask you, is feeling like your no's are coming so much quicker. Like it's like, oh, no. And for us empaths, now let me tell you this, I've been getting calls, what is going on? We have to have our tools. We have to have connection with source constantly. Our houses need to be harmonious because that's going to get intense. And if we are light workers, which we are, each of us. So our houses need to be straight. Our harmony needs to be straight. Our gathering as a tribe needs to be straight. Literally, we need each other, because any chaos is going to happen in your personal lives with your families. But it's just the last pieces, y'all. It's just the last pieces. Like whatever needs to be cleared is going to be cleared. It's not scary. It's the exact opposite. And we need each other. We need each other. I'm getting calls constantly right now. And I feel at peace because, as all of you know, that all happened for me in the last 2 years. All of that where I had to crawl my way through so many things and do a backflip onto the other side was for this moment. If your home life isn't clear, it's gonna get rocky. Only so you can clean it up. So clean it up. But I would advise, and I'm advising it to everyone, listen, this is a time for the empath to have inner harmony, because there's going to be a little more volatility out there. We were called, we were born. Each of us were born to be in during this period of time. This is exactly why we were born during this period. This is exactly why I was born. And there's lots of codes right now, you guys. Write them down. Like, there's lots of codes. And the empath right now has to be boundaried. And where it gets tricky for us, and I keep hearing it through the phone calls I'm receiving, is like, sometimes it gets us in trouble to always see everyone else's point of view. We see their pain. But all of a sudden, we get pulled down into that frequency. And right now, we've got to hold this frequency and have them come up all over the planet, not just us, all over the planet. We got to be here, because if we're going down here into trauma world, into anxiety world, into panic world, into war vibe world, if we go down there, then so we've got to be here and resonate, and people need to rise. If they're meant to rise, they need to rise. We're pre-gaming it. Everyone's going to be okay. Everyone's going to be okay. Everyone has their journey.